Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing how to draw Trog from Fortnite. Now we get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So let's move over to the left side and draw in a circle. So we start from the very top, work our way down towards the bottom of the circle, and then back up towards the top. Now we can leave a small gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the circle. Now we're going to thicken up the upper eyelid. Starting from the top on the left, we're going to curve up, and then down on the inside. We'll do the same thing on the right. Curving up, and then down. In the center of the left eye, I'm going to draw a small circle for the pupil. And then at the very top, we're going to draw a smaller circle for a highlight. And we'll fill the bottom of the pupil in black. Now the pupil on the right is a lot smaller and we're going to push it in towards the inside. So let's draw a small circle. At the very top we're going to draw a tiny circle for a highlight. And then we'll fill the bottom in black. Now let's draw in the lower eyelid. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle. And then back up on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving down and then back up. Now I'm going to move down and draw in the mouth. We're going to start directly underneath the left eye. I'm going to start with a curve, coming down and then back up. And I'm going to curl around the corners of the mouth. On the left, we're going to blend into a curve coming down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's add two large fangs. At the top of the curve, we'll come up and then in, and then we'll taper that back down. Let's go in the opposite direction on the right side. Now we want to add a thick lower lip. From the left side, we're going to step in, draw a large curve, coming down, and then up, aiming towards the corner of the mouth. Let's add a few spots on the inside of the face. Starting from the left, we're going to draw a small circle, step up, draw another circle. We're going to work our way over towards the right side. I'm just going to place these in random spots. Add one more at the bottom down here. Now we're going to move up and draw on the eyebrow. We're going to start on the left side. We're going to curve up over the eye, come down in the middle. Now we're going to round this out, go back up on the right, over the eye, and then back down. Now we just want to thicken this up. We're going to start on the left side. We're going to go up, just follow that same curve going across. Now we're going to blend into the corner on the right side. Now we're going to move to the side and draw on the fur. We're going to start on the left side of the cheek. We're going to curve down, in towards the middle. I'm just going to pull that up in the center, just underneath the lip. Let's work our way towards the right. Curve down, around the mouth, and then up. We're going to add a point of fur on the side. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out and then down with a short curve. Now from the left side, I want to curve up and in, aiming towards the corner of the eyebrow. Stop right about there. And then again, we're going to add one more point. Curve out and then down. Now let's draw on the top of the head. Starting from the left, we're going to go up. We're going to curve in. We're going to leave a large gap in the center. Let's move over towards the right and do the same thing. Curving out and then down. Now in the center, just up above the eyebrow, we're going to start with a point. Now from this point, I want to curve out, over towards the left, over that line, over towards the side of the head. So we go out, over that line, and out towards the side of the head, go back to the center and do the same thing on the right side. Now let's draw on the top of the head. From the left, I'm going to curve up and in towards the middle. We'll stop right about there. Now I want to do an overlap. We step up, curve over that line, and down, aiming towards that center point. We're going to continue across, and then down, aiming towards this side on the right. Now again, from here we're going to curve down, aiming towards the middle. Now we're going to do another overlap. From this top corner, we're going to step down, curve out, and down towards the right. Now we're going to surround the outside of the head with fur. Starting from this point, curve out, and then down. Let's add a point of fur. We're going to taper this back up and in with a short line. Let's come down the side of the head. Starting from the left, we're going to curve around and then down. And then again, we're going to add another point of fur, just a short curve coming in. Now we're going to start to pull the fur in underneath the chin. So on the left side, we're going to come down and hook that in. Do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left, we're going to curve out and up with a short curve. Let's work our way down towards the center. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and in towards the middle. Now at the bottom, we're just going to turn this straight down. Let's add the hair on the right. From here, we're going to curve out and pull that up. We're going to do an overlap, step down, curve out and up towards that point on the right. Now that we complete the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So over on the left side, underneath the head, we'll curve down and out. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Let's add some fur across the hip. Starting from the left, we're going to curve up and in. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to curve down and in on both sides. Let's do that one more time. Curving up. Now we're going to come down towards the center point. Come down and then in. And we'll work our way back up towards the right. Now I'm going to add a curve across the body for the chest. Leaving a space on the left side, we're going to curve up the middle, then back down on the right. Now in the center, we draw a small circle for the belly button. From that center point, I'm going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down for the lower torso. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center, go over towards the left, curve out and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the bottom, I just want to curve out towards the ankle, with a slight curve. Let's draw the edge of the ankle. Starting from the left, I'm going to curve up and then across towards the left. Do the same thing on the right. Let's move back up to the hip and draw the side of the leg. So from the left hip, I want to curve out. I'm going to pull that in. Do the same thing on the right. So coming down about halfway down the leg. Now from here, I want to bump out the leg, curve out, and then back in towards the outside corner of the ankle. Now we're going to tuck the feet in underneath the legs. Starting from this bottom corner of the ankle, curve in, and then back out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw the ball of the foot. We curve back down, and then up towards the toes. Now let's draw the toes. From this point, I'm going to draw a C shape, curving around. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to draw two more toes in behind the main toe. Starting at the top, curve around, and then one more time. It's like drawing a half circle. Let's go in the opposite direction on the right side. From the top of the middle toe, I'm going to curve up the foot and then in towards the ankle. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to start halfway down the side of the body. So right here we're going to curve out and down towards the wrist. Do the same thing on the right side. Now let's draw on the thumb. From the wrist, we're going to draw a half circle, curving in and then back out. From the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to curve down and up around the bracket. Let's add two more fingers. We're going to step down, curve down and up. Now the third finger, we're going to curve out, up, and then in towards the base of the shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with the thumb, then the bracket, curve down and up around that bracket, add the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go all the way around and up towards the base of the shoulder. Let's round out the shoulders. From this point, I'm going to go up and curve in behind the head. Let's add the fur on the base of the shoulder. Starting from the left side, I'm going to curve up and in, and then we'll taper that back out. I'm going to pull this up and in behind the body. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and in, come down and out, and then we'll pull that in behind the body. Let's draw the fur across the wrist. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve in and down, go back out and up. And we'll go all the way across and down towards the outside of the hand. Do the same thing on the right. Curving in and down, curving up and out, and then down towards the side of the hand. Now we're going to add the top edge of the fur. Starting from the shoulder, we're going to step down, curve in, and then down. Now we're going to do an overlap. We're going to step up, curve up, and in towards the inside of the arm. Do the same thing on the right. Curve in and down, step up, curve up, and across towards the inside. Now we're going to go back down and add some fur texture to the legs. Starting on the left hip, we're going to draw a V, step down and in, and then we'll go back out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the hip, we'll come in, and then back out. We'll do the same thing to the forearms. Starting from the outside, draw a V, come down towards the wrist, and do the same thing. Go to the right, and one more. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Trog from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.